To save the trade negotiations, India engaged every possible layer of Trump government while firing missiles at Pakistan. A filing with Foreign Agents Registration Act or FARA, which ensures transparency about foreign influence in the US, shows intense outreach to Donald Trump's inner circle to shape narratives, calm nerves, and firewall trade. Media management, security briefings, tariff talks all moved in sync, as India pulled out all stops to keep its national interest paramount in the US soil. Despite tariff shocks and public rebukes, India ensured Sindoor faded without US backlash. For India, India's war rooms and negotiation rooms were both in play. And my colleague Rohit Sharma is now joining us with more details from Washington. Rohit, what was the whole idea behind India keeping US in loop during Operation Sindoor?
I think, we all knew once Operation Sindoor was announced and concluded that the Pakistanis in this case would be running, and going on an offensive to peddle lies in the Western media, in the Western world, and they've always done that. So I think, New Delhi decided and was obviously had been very cognizant of the fact that there could be, misinformation spread through Western media, through reaching out to powerful people in Washington D.C. So what India decided to do was to engage the really everybody from Secretary of State to Secretary of War to Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, making sure that everybody understood that India had taken a measure to deter Pakistan, to avenge the Pahalgam terror attack, and to understand why India did what it did. It was a limited precision strike targeting terror bases in Pakistan. And it was required, and India did that. Also, if you remember, Anjali, that was the same time, I think April 4th is when President Trump launched Liberation Day, where he was talking about tariffs. So India was also able to successfully separate both the conversations. One focused on what India did and how India handled Operation Sindoor, and B, the trade track, making sure that both these conversations do not spill over into each other. And also, a very important thing, making sure that the Western media, especially Fox and CNN, everybody understood India's position and what India did. And I think at the end, it all mattered, because eventually, when you had meetings with Secretary Lutnick, and you had meetings with Secretary of State Marco Rubio, with Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, India was able to tell the India story without getting that narrative hijacked by Pakistan.